Arizona Cardinals taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Now they'll audit it as something else. Duggan looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Ty Felton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cards need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Looking to put a drive together.
Cougar 19. Bring it, go. Wrap up, check. Ready.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
A quick throw here out to Brown. Down the right sideline. And down to the 27-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 41 yards.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond. But on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to him. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
On first down, it's Jeanty. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Hurt. 6 the Eagles.
They'll go again with Genty. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Drop 50, drop 60. Cut 19, cut 19. Mustang 19. Dragon 6, 70 Lions.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Genty will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Blake Groupie now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think if this helps or hurts their momentum?
Ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Duggan to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Cougar 19.
Sanders to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Pass to 80. Pass to 11. Pass to 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Warriors, rig alert. Rig alert.
To throw is Sanders. But DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. The Seahawks send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. He'll take it at the 42. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
1st down, Cardinals.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Duggan now to throw. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Ty Felton, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Ashton Jeanty, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. A point after, good by Groupie. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 42 yards.
A gain of 42 yards.
In motion, the tight end.
First down, Arizona.
Duggan. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Let's go. 19, Tiger.
To throw is Duggan. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott on for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. From the gun, it's Shador. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
And the Seahawks. 39-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Warriors 70. Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, Sanders. That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
65 check, 65 check. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 19 Light. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Sanders. They'll get this out to Jeanty. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's second down.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Rig alert, go street. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Sanders. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Terry McLaurin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Cooper able to add the PAT. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Quick throw out left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Check. Warriors 70.
Throwing, Sanders. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Up the middle, it's Jeanty. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
22-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Cut 19. 19 Light. Check smash. Hey, smash. Dragon 60. 18, find it. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Now Sanders. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 44-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the
So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Unlock line. lying. I'm not lying.
A run straight ahead with Genti. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Now they'll change things up.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hurt. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Viking 18. Go.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. Viking 18. Check. Rig. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. 60 Bobcat. Let go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
19 Lions. 18 Pioneer.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
13-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Rattler. Go street.
We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 7.
70 Rangers. Get it. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. Rig alert. Hurt. Panther 11.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Dragon 60.
They'll try to punch it in with Genti. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. It's complete to Brown, right side. Touchdown, Seahawks. Hollywood Marquise Brown from a yard out. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. I hope you've enjoyed your Thanksgiving. All tied, so you still got a reason to avoid Uncle Ed a little longer as the kick is away here. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
On 4th down, Dugan. Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great effort there. 52 yards. And the Cardinals strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Let's go now.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Mustang 19, Panther 11, 70 Rangers, 18, Pioneer, Warriors 70.
To throw is Sanders. Throwing to start the drive. And his throw is going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Dragon 60, 19 Lion, 18 Rattler.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got his man London right side. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Cub 19. 60 Bobcats. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Rig alert. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Well, the defense circling now. 4th down and 7.
Warriors, Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. Hey, Crash. Street, street. Ready?
They'll go. Here's Sanders. That's taken in by Knox. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warriors 70. Rig alert, rig alert. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
68, Buffalo 18. Check, smash, check, 18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Cardinals have just about sewn up this football game. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 6. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going deep for Walker. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14.
42. Seahawks 28.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.